like winning the lotto. When I decided to throw my hat in the ring towards my dreams, I was thinking at that time that it was a bit like playing the lottery. Like I might win big here, or I might not get lucky at all. Get lucky like those lucky few. That was entirely the wrong way to look at it. That way of thinking led to a lot of pain. The dreams that I approached that way became painful to manifest and seemed fraught with failure. Because when you're going into something, viewing it as a gamble instead of as a God-given right to thrive with full support and assistance every step of the way, you're going to create results that feel like when you gamble, which is a lot of doubt, uncertainty, instability, drama, highs, lows, wins, losses, and thrills, followed by big crashes and crippling shame. But when I started viewing my dreams as my birthright, and not like entering some elusive lotto where I have minuscule chances of ever winning, but could try, I started to simply decide. Just decide what I wanted in my life and aim my focus on what I want to call in. Then I let go of the how, I let go of the who, I let go of the when, and I just trust every single breadcrumb that comes to me on the way. When I focus on the feeling of the dream first, when I manifest that feeling tone first, i.e. ease, a feeling of peace, love, joy, a feeling of abundance, a feeling of sufficiency, whatever that feeling is. When I manifest that feeling first, the physical reality is never far behind. Some things I have not been able to create as easily as others, and I know exactly why that is when I'm honest with myself. Usually it's because I have some major inner conflicts and fears going on about actually having that thing. And I just have some more stuff to work out with myself in the distance between me and that dream. But when I'm ready, it will be here to meet me. I've experienced that again and again. So I don't get mad at myself anymore when things don't show up or don't get created when I thought they would, or I feel stuck. Okay, well, that's not true. I do sometimes get mad at myself, but then very quickly my wiser self steps in and reminds me that I'm bridging that belief still, that's all. And to just love myself through it, and that will take care of all the rest. When I am in agreement with myself, and I don't think that the dream that I'm calling in is going to pose a big threat to me or my freedom, it usually just pops right in. But if I get even a whiff of a threat to my freedom or my peace of mind or to an identity that I cherish or wish to keep, my system will not allow that thing to be created in my life. I don't find that this happens via self-sabotage for me personally. And I'm putting self-sabotage in quotes here because we hear a lot of that in the personal development field. For me, it's energetic. I could be doing all the things and doing them right. But if the energy is not there and it's not aligned, it's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. I used to think that my version of self-sabotage was disappearing from social media for long stretches of time, isolating and pooling in my introvert cocoon as I do sometimes for maybe a week or maybe 2 weeks or whatever I need. But then one day I realized this was not my self-sabotage at all. This was my salvation. It was my own self-determination to include something that was an absolutely vital ingredient to me. One that my system said, no freaking way am I moving forward with this dream without this. There's no way this dream is happening if I cannot bring this with me. And by this, I'm talking about my ability to disappear from social media when I need to. When I got that message, I just built it into my life. I built it right into the dream. I assured that part of myself that I would absolutely be able to disappear when I need to and still thrive. I am a hermit and a Scorpio. I need to back into my little cave every once in a while. But there was a time when I made that into a problem about me, some shortcoming that I needed to overcome. And when I thought that, guess what? It manifested. It reflected back to me as being a block and being a problem because I believed it was a block and a problem. But guess what happened when I stopped believing that that was a problem or a shortcoming about me? And when I assured that part of myself, it could still have its beloved alone time, and that would not need to be interrupted. Then I manifested a way to do that too, and still have everything I wanted in my life and thrive in every way, because that is what I decided I was going to create. I didn't ask for permission for that. I just decided I was going to create that, and then I followed every breadcrumb until it was created. It wasn't in the way that I thought that that was going to happen, but it happened just the same. It just came in through a different path, the path that I had the least resistance to. Our dreams want to come to us, but we have big objections to them that we don't even know that we're carrying. So when we relax and just trust life and let go of our plans, life will slip in the essence of what you want through that path of least resistance. That has been my experience anyway. Life is so kind that way. It gives me all that I will allow, and it gives me all that I need to work through the places that I'm not allowing more. It always blows my mind when I write this stuff because it sounds so freaking simple. And it is simple, but it feels utterly complicated and dark and horrid when you're in a wave of pain that needs to clear between you and your dream. Or when you're in an experience that feels heartbreaking or wretched and you just can't see any possible way that this could be for your good. In those cases, I would take the good or bad out of it and just love yourself through every second of what you feel. In the grand scheme of things, you may see how this experience has enriched your journey in this life and led you to things that you never imagined could be so deep and vibrantly alive. They bring other dreams right to your doorstep. Or they might just be a painful chapter in your book. The book of your life, where you get to create your dreams and go on a grand adventure, or a quiet adventure, or a peaceful adventure, or a raucous adventure. You pick, you choose, you decide what kind of adventure you want. It's not like playing the lotto. Every ticket you buy, every chip you throw in yields results. Those results are information. Information about what you currently believe. You just look at those results like a mirror and you see yourself, your wild, beautiful, messy, imperfect self. And you just decide again, okay, who do I want to be? What do I want to let go of being? Then ask life, the universe, God, spirit, angels, guides for help with that and let go. Follow the breadcrumbs and you'll get there. Repeat, repeat, repeat till the end of time. Thank you for joining me today. And if you liked this and would like to get these to your inbox every Sunday morning like clockwork, you can do so at sunnychapman.com/more.